Hey guys, this is Danielle, and this is my DNP-FNP reflection from my time here at Clark University. So growing up, I faced a lot of adversity. I grew up in an abusive household. Lost my best friend when I was 12, and then ended up having my daughter at a young age when I was 14. So it took a lot of hard work, dedication, perseverance, resilience to get to where I am today. I went to DMAC, got my associates, went to the University of Iowa, got my bachelor's, and then now I'm here at Clark and about to graduate with my doctorate. About halfway through my program, on March 21st of 2023, my daughter passed away. 7 days after her 13th birthday. It's something that's been very difficult for me, and something that, I still struggle with today, and I'm still working on kind of getting through and grieving through right now. It's been 2 years now. It still hurts. One thing that I'm actually super grateful for, or something that I guess in my program or my time here at Clark that I'll always remember, is that my instructors were actually some of the first people that walked into her funeral and held me while I cried. And the first people who called me, the first people who, really made a difference in my time when I was grieving. And even though I'm still grieving and I'm not fully through everything, they made the biggest impact, I'd say, on that point in my life and just how I was able to get through it. I'm very, very thankful to all of them for that, because they still wanted to make it possible for me to finish the program, even putting up with me even though I was struggling, and struggled basically through the rest of the program. So thanks guys for putting up with me in my depression because my entire world went black when I lost my baby. And that's not something that you just bounce back from, kind of thing. So it made a world of difference to have my instructors there to kind of continue to hold me up and encouraging me to go forward. So I kept going. Another thing is that my daughter had left something behind, basically just saying that she didn't want me to do anything. And I know that she would have wanted me to finish my program. And so for me, getting my doctorate degree means the world to me, because it's my way of keeping my promise to my daughter, that I wouldn't give up and that I would keep going. So, tends to keep going. So I really kind of hope that maybe in the future I can inspire others to promote activism in women's healthcare. It's an area in healthcare that I've always been super passionate about. And I really kind of hope that maybe one day I can make a meaningful difference in mental health in the lives of specifically child sufferers like my daughter. And then maybe one day I'll look into opening my own private practice, because that was the goal once upon a time. It's just, I was really kind of wanting it to be like a family thing, and I wanted my daughter to be able to come and hang out with me at work and all types of things. So, my plans they've changed. And they're not all the way different, but they just look a little bit different now, without her in the picture. So I kind of included this in here to cheer myself up. I've been really kind of down these past few days. I'm trying to be optimistic about graduating. And so I put this in here to remind myself of this. So it says, I don't know who needs to hear this, but your baby wants you to be happy again. And Lord knows I'm really trying to be happy again. So, that was a life-changing experience for me. It's the most traumatic experience I've ever been through in my life. And, I'm really just continuing to try to dig myself out of that hole right now. And then just to leave off, I'll never forget her and the impact that she made on my life. The things that she taught me. I think I've definitely changed a lot in this program. I don't know if I would necessarily say for the better. But losing a child is definitely a life-changing experience. So, and I guess so is getting your doctorate. So, I'm just happy that I kept that promise to her. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to give me a holler. Thanks.